Stack has gone to centre back on Sean Canning.
So we are up and underway in the 2025 county final. Shane Canaan and Conor Ryan battling for the early ball, and it's Ryan who comes away with it, looking for Jack Tumilty out here.
For Jimmy in the middle there. Jimmy's a young guy, could be probably one of the youngest ever, probably take county final, so fair play to him. It's not an easy game, it's battle of the two powerhouses at the minute, so that's a great score by Eddie.
Stroke coming in there from Eddie Nolan, and Eddie Nolan puts it between the posts. Rory Fallon was the man who won the kick out. So it's very much a straight down the ground venue, where the wind blows straight down the ground. And it's St. Brigids who need to try and take advantage. Ball back out towards Kenyan, who would certainly be a very capable 2-point shooter if he gets the chance. Rory Fallon winds it up, and he didn't feel like he had to put any power behind that. That was a comfortable shot. That was the kind of stroke went out over the sideline, however.
I think Conor's point there that Pearses probably have to press out for them 2-pointers. That it's a risky game with only 11 back and new rules. You press out past the arc, you're leaving holes in behind.
Fallon knocks that ball across here. First effort by Bobby Nugent. Bobby Nugent's shot is high. Bobby Nugent is between the posts. Brigids side, but I think they were just stung from what Michael Glavies did to them in that instance. Here's the short kick out there.
Here we go.
And Caleb Keogh can't quite hold on to it, and there could be a problem here for Brigids. Owen Derwin goes for the shot. Owen Derwin puts it between the posts. He had Brian inside.
Is it Jack Nevin? I think could be on.
Jack Nevin could be the man. Conor Ryan again goes up for this ball. Good strong punch by Brian Stack. Paul McGrath knocks it on towards Brian Derwin here. Brian Derwin, cool as you like, just clips it between the posts. That's quite well, and made sure they retained possession.
That's a big play for Pearses there. They'd lost another kick out. Brigids were in around their D and they came out with a big play. The crowd are beginning to get into the game here now, both sets.
Declan Kenny infield towards Caleb Keogh. Keogh not normally familiar in this part of the field, but he gets his shot away, clips it over the posts. It's here, and onto it comes Brian Stack. Stack takes the return pass. Shout comes in for a throw ball. It was legal, says Donoghue, who was right beside it. Across the field to Kieran Sugru. Now out towards Shane Canaan. Canaan puts it up. It's a gorgeous kick.
Yeah.
I mean, literally the only thing you can fault about that.
Here for the last few minutes this first half to close it out.
Well, Paul Carey is a man, I can only imagine there'll be a huge amount of pressure on him in the second half. They'll be looking for him to kick those 2-pointers to cancel out the doubles that Brigids got in the first half. Here we go with Jack Tumilty breaking in behind. Tumilty goes for the hand pass. Tumilty flicks it over the bar. What a start from Conor Carroll. Straight down into the breadbasket of Brian Derwin. Brian Derwin catches. Brian Derwin walks in. And after Hubert Darcy turned down that last opportunity, Paul Carey won't turn it down. Paul Carey will hook that in. And I mean, we talked about it before. For a man that hasn't even had a shot on goal, that's
I think Ronan Daly feels that between Caleb Keogh and David Murray, they would have wrapped up Ben there, which is probably a tap over here for Ben.
So Ben takes the free. Has he pushed it out to the right hand side? He hasn't. He's just hooked it in perfectly.
As Conor mentioned, there's a whistle now. As Conor mentioned, we got a bit of afters.
Paul McGrath and Paul Carey there.
Got a bit of afters here.
Things you love to see.
Huge.
And I'm going to say, look, we're only going by flags here, but if anything, it looks like the wind is even stronger.
It's getting stronger. You can see the throw in there.
Even the throw in, the ball drifted. Ball down. Sean Canning gets Sean Canning coming onto the break, but instead Pearses players all about 55 metres out from the St. Brigids goal.
And Brigids are pushing out far. They're not making a mistake probably Pearses made in the first half of sitting too deep inside the arc. They're pressing out, and
so here goes Conor Ryan with this one, and the fist will tell you he likes it. There you go. Well, that's Pearses can come back infield here and stretch it a little bit. Brigids have men committed forward.
The game's beginning to open up a small bit here now.
The opportunity
Declan Kenny has got left foot. They don't want Declan on his left.
Nicely chips it up on the run.
He's got it.
Shoots with the left. The fist goes up in the air. And the man who came up with that one. Again, there's loads of space out here. Adam McGreal just puts it right to him. Conor Hand tries to close him down. Now ball forward to Harley here now. Owen Colleran looks try and cut. Gets infield off Rory Smith. Colleran shoots. Colleran puts it between the posts. And Pádraig Pearses men around him and only one outlet ball. That was not the time to foul. So
Brigids is going to have to work very hard for any score to get today, particularly this next couple of minutes, but there's a lot of space here.
Wide open country, loads of room for Ben O'Carroll. Ball in field. Here's the opportunity now. Roof of the net from Robbie Dolan. Robbie Dolan, I'll tell you, talk about
Shane Canaan, Brian Stack. Brigids need to get them to start dictating play a lot here now.
So Kennan and Rory Smith working closely together. I thought they might have both been the wrong side of the line at one stage, but either way, play continues. Brigids working on towards Bobby Nugent, and Nugent with
He's pointing to his leg, so
yeah.
Well, from what we can see up here,
would you make the switch and put David Murray back on Ben O'Carroll anyway?
To be fair to David Murray, even if he went back there with the space that Ben was being afforded, I don't know if there's much he can do. This is big here.
Canning driving forward. Ooh, Canning thought about giving the hand pass.
Paul Carey
not to. He had Paul Carey on his shoulder there.
Well, Pearses and Ulton said they need to work some kind of a score here. I see Paul Carey standing out the left hand side. Could be an option.
I think Pearse is what Hubert Darcy looks like.
I thought Hubert Darcy was winding up there. He's still coming.
Jack Tumulty's through the middle.
Infield towards Tumulty. Tumulty looking to break the tackle. It's all open now.
Great
Here's
goal.
the flick. It's over the head of Conor Carroll, and it's into the net. And Pádraig Pearses.
They've got time.
Absolutely not a situation for panic whatsoever. Like particularly when one swing of the boot from 45 metres out and you don't just equalise, you can take the lead.
Ronan Daly's going for it.
Ronan Daly's going from range here. Conor Ryan likes the look of it. Ronan Daly likes the look of it.
Fallon with eventually Brigids work the ball down to have this free for Ben O'Carroll. That's the key moments in championships that win you championships.
Well, this championship doesn't belong to anyone just yet. It's in the balance. Ben O'Carroll puts it up. Yeah. Ben O'Carroll.
Big pick. That's a big pick.
Composure under pressure. Yeah. Look, this is 5 minutes of stoppage time going to be played here, so plenty of time for the two teams. Ball hits the deck. Conor Ryan gets it away. Here's the chance for Pearses to strike on the break. Declan Kenny striding forward here now. Declan Kenny pulls the brakes. Wasson held, shoots on the turn. Shoots on the turn accurately between the posts. The allocated 5 minutes of stoppage time remaining.
He's giving it to Senan.
High ball in towards Senan Kilbride. Senan Kilbride gets the layoff to Ben O'Carroll. He's there for the return. It's out towards Shane Kennan. Kennan goes low, connects with Brian Stack. Can it be Brian Stack to equalise? It is Brian Stack to equalise. Says that's all she wrote. He's going straight in.
Jimmy's making a run for it.
Very peculiar ending to a county final.
Has to be said. Look, it's